It's been a minute. So I'm gonna say Merry Holidays. I've been working on holiday stuff. And I thought I would just show you what's coming out of the studio right now. I'll do a show and tell later, but right now I just want to show you what I'm working on. I am making a Nutcracker out of fabric, and it's going to look like the thumbnail. And if you look at it, it's going to look like this. Feel free to ask questions, and if you're watching this later on YouTube, I'm so glad you're watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you so desire. I would love it. So I have sewn, these are the, this is a leg, and I think there needs to be, this is just one leg. Okay, this is two. So this is the front. Okay, and it's going to sew here and here to make it look like the front of the boots. This is the right side, or sorry, the left side, and this is the right side of the boot. And it's also going to have some white. There are two lines of stitching here, and I'm going to cut up as closely as I can to the first line of stitching. If for some reason I may cut a little bit inside that stitching, it's fine because the final line is the second line. I have one layer of fabric. I have 2 layers of heavy cutaway, and I have 2 layers of the what I call melt away, but it's water soluble cutaway. It's called wash and gone wash away. Okay, so we're just gonna work with the wash away. Thank you for hanging out today. Appreciate it. And I already have 4 hearts. I love that. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this away, and then I'll put it directly into the machine again. I need to cut as closely as possible to this stitching, because what's going to happen is the machine will do a zigzag stitch. And if I don't have the zigzag stitch, if I don't have the edge cut closely enough, then it shows some threads kind of frays a little bit. What is the weather like where you are? I always ask the weather. What is the weather? It is like 20 degrees where I live in northern Indiana, and I can tell you what, it is too cold. 25 degrees. Okay, I really, a couple of weeks ago, we were in the 60s, so I'm a little spoiled with that. Little bit of spoiledness. All right, so the camera is moving because there is a cat who's decided to hang out. Okay. Hello, everyone. So I'm going to cut this. I'm going to put this back in the machine here shortly. If you don't know me, my name is Libby, and I am Max Custom Designs, or Threads by Libby. I am building my business. I have been doing local shows to sell Christmas items, and I will do a show and tell here in a little bit. Right now, I'm sure that you can see this. I know you saw this on my TikTok. If you follow me on TikTok, you saw this on TikTok. Feel free to ask any questions. I am looking at the chat between snips. These are scissors that have a special L shape so that I can get flat. They have a curve, and that prevents me from, helps prevent me from cutting the stabilizer while I am doing applique. So what I'm doing technically is called lace applique. So part of the design is an applique, and which is where you apply fabric to another piece of fabric, which in this case is a stabilizer, and then lace will be applied on the edge or on the outside so that there's some luminescence to it, because this is a luminary. Now I'm cutting away. This is a piece that needs to be gone because there's this double stitching here and this double stitching here. Okay, so it's supposed to be 4 pieces, and there will be lace in between here and here, or actually it bends, but there will be lace in between the two. So I am going to very gingerly and very gently trim this, and making sure that I don't cut the bottom. Now I have cut the bottom before, and you can use another piece of the melt away underneath to stabilize, but it's not as nice as just having the original. So this is not my normal time that I usually come on, but I thought, I'm doing this Nutcracker, and I'm thinking that people might find this interesting, because this one doesn't have that many pieces, and so it's going to go pretty quickly as far as sewing on the machine. Okay. All right, I might have to ban the cat from the tripod because he is making a mess. All right, now that this is cut, I'm going to put this back into the machine. Okay, I have 2 machines going. This is the smaller machine. And it's gonna, oh, look at how loose that is. That's not good. It's a good idea to tighten the screw on your pressure foot, P foot. Every new project, every new hooping, pay attention to it. Also, oil your machine. It's a good idea to do that. All right. So now it's going to sew a couple of places up here where I'm going to put white, I believe. This is another piece. It's a totally different piece. And I think it's the body. Okay. Now I figure out what color goes there. So I'm going to put white. That's what goes there, is white. Let me figure out what number piece I'm working with. It's kind of interesting because I've got all these, these instructions here. And they're kind of, you have to really look at each piece. So this is the piece I'm working on right now. This piece. The one that looks like an L shape. Or, sorry, a U shape. Okay, so this piece is what I'm going to put in. So I'm going to put in the white that goes here and here. Okay. This is right here. I don't need this piece, but I'm using this cute little check. Can you see that? Looks kind of very, yeah, kind of like a soldier. So this is going to be a nutcracker. All right, now I'm going to put that one, and then I need the other one. So I pre-cut these, and it's just a matter of finding the piece. I can batch sew it. All right. I just want to make sure that all of the layers are going to cover up these lines. So there's no need to cut out this exact shape, which is what is really nice actually when you do the machine embroidery and the machine applique, because it's going to sew the line and then you cut. All right, so there's no little tiny cutting involved. All right. I appreciate the likes. It's awesome. All right. The more likes, the better. Invite your friends. I am on YouTube as well, and this is, I do this simultaneous live on YouTube. So you can go back and watch this later. So you might join and go, you know what, I'm going to look and I'm going to see how this turns out. And, you know, that's totally valid. All right, so now I'm going to cut away this extra, and I'm not going to take this to the table, but I am going to do the other machine real quick. I got another piece. So I want both machines going at the same time. Because they're both going to need to be trimmed. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to take my special scissors again. And cut away the extra. Feel free to ask questions and hang out, even if it's for a few minutes. Okay, so it's nice. I don't have to cut this piece ahead of time. All I have to do is cut a piece that's big enough to cover the stitched area, and then I will cut up to the edge of the stitched area and call it done. I want to make sure that I'm cutting as closely to that stitching as possible without having any extra, because when the machine goes back, it'll do a zigzag stitch, and I don't want any of the fabric edge showing when it goes through. These need a little bit of trimming down here. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Then I'll take you over and show you the other machine. I have the face done on the machine and the hat. These are the legs. And you can see these are the feet turned in, so they'll fold in. And that'll be the standing part of the Nutcracker. I am selling this at shows. I haven't decided yet how much I'm going to sell him for. It's pretty intricate. All of the applique lace creations, every edge is hand cut. Every single edge is hand cut. All right. Now the next thing it's gonna do is start some white lace, and I'm gonna go ahead and start this machine, as there is not going to be any fabric involved at the moment. Okay, so now I have this tray right here. So we have the face and the beard. You see that? It's covered with some water soluble film so that the hair doesn't get caught in the needle and the foot. There's also some hair back here. This is the hair. Okay. Whoops. All right. I think the view on YouTube is better. But if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and I am happy to answer. That is why I'm here. I'm here to inspire you and answer your questions. I always get asked what machines I'm using. This is an M17 Janome Horizon. I love Janome machines. And then the smaller machine is a Janome S9. And they're both machines that do sewing, straight sewing, and they do machine embroidery, so they can convert to each type of sewing. I also have my other little machine in here. So I'm looking to see if there are any questions. Thank you for joining, and thank you for the likes and the encouragement, and I appreciate any kind of, if you're watching and you're hanging out, please feel free, or actually I'm asking you to, tap a screen and give me some encouragement. Because, I'm happy to share my craft. And I really like the idea that I can be in my studio, my sewing area, and just be doing what I always do, and then share it with you. Okay? So the next step is sewing white. Alright, now it's got white in the machine. Okay, I just gave it a little, this is the top of the hat, which is really, really cute. This is silver, and I think I'm going to do the next step in silver. I think I probably should have done the previous step in silver. I might go back and do that. Type in the chat, where are you from? Where are you from? What's the temperature where you are? If it's above 60, I am jealous right now. Not fair if it is 60 degrees. Well, it's the part of the country I live in. Can't help that. Hello all, thank you for hanging out today. Remember to tap the screen and give me some likes. It's very validating. I need it. It's nice. It's nice to have it. Okay, now the next part is going to be sewing these little buttons and loops on this hat, and that's what's going to attach it to the front of the hat. This is the hat, so it's the bottom part of the hat, this is the top of the hat, and so I have to have the thread on the bottom and the top match, and it is pink, so I'm gonna put some pink in here. Same pink that I used earlier. There's this one here. Ah! So I have helpers, and during my day I have 4 cats. And usually they leave me alone. They do not come in the room at least until it is dinner time. Look, dinner time isn't until 5 p.m. Right now, it isn't even 2 o'clock. And they want to come in and bug me. I have one in the basket under the tripod. And yes, it's a basket. And so he's heavy. He's weighing it down. But now he's asleep. He is having a nap. Okay. Now this is going to go around and sew the buttons. It's going to sew all buttons. So when I'm done, this will all wash away. This does not stay. I don't have to do anything with this. I don't have to cut it. It just washes away. Now this beard is real fuzzy under here, and when I cut away this is actually, this will just rip away real easily. And it's holding that beard in there. At the machine behind. Okay, so it's doing this really nice edge around the outside. If you're hanging out, tap that screen. Let me know that you're enjoying the content. Let's go for 100 likes. Let's go. You want to keep watching? I'll stay on for a couple more minutes. I wasn't sure. No, it's been a very long time since I've been on live. I usually go live around 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but right now it's not quite 2 o'clock my time. So I'm going to work on this probably another 15 minutes and I'll go have lunch. And I might be on again later doing what I call, this is my sweatshop. But I did say I was going to do some show and tell. So let's have some likes so I can do some show and tell. And I can show you what I've been working on. And it has been a good month that I've been producing some of this. I would call it art. But I think this is my favorite. I just really love his face. And when I take this away, it's just like be a poofy fur, and it's going to be long, hanging down. They'll be super cute. Hello, Lucy. Thank you for joining and scrolling through. It's nice to see you today. Hello, Rebecca. I appreciate being around. Appreciate you coming through and looking at my live. Okay. So the next step is going to be the, now we're starting a new piece, okay, and I believe this is an arm. I believe this is an arm. And I need to look at my, my instructions to make sure. So I've got this one. And this one. So it just sewed the edge for this one. Okay. Have you got any questions? So this is going to be 2 layers. So this is to stiffen it. So it keeps it so that the structure doesn't collapse. Okay. And this is decoration. This is what it is. It's decoration. So something that you can put on your mantle. On the shelves in your house. Enjoy for years to come. All right. Cutting to the stitching here. See, I did not have to cut this piece exactly this shape. I cut it approximate, cut it, you know, enough so I had something to cut. And now I'm just gonna cut this away. And I want to cut that as closely to that stitching as possible. And I still feel like there's part of an edge there that didn't get. Oh yeah, see, there's plenty. I think sometimes it's the angle that I'm cutting at. Some, you know, it just depends. I think this angle's better. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Put a thumbs up in the chat if you can see what I'm doing. Okay, the goal is to cut everything that's on top of the stabilizer, but not to cut the stabilizer. And if you were hanging out with me around Halloween, I was making haunted houses and pumpkins. And right now I'm making Christmas, holiday, winter. Okay. This looks a little like there's still, you see how there's still some white there? Now get rid of that. And I'm gonna get rid of this little thread. Also, pay attention when you're doing lace. Do you see all these little pink threads? If you're doing white lace and it sews over this pink thread, that is going to be in the lace permanently. So I'm going to make sure that that is not there. So I'm going to take myself a roller, you know, lint roller, I'm going to take away all of those little pieces so that that lace or that edge, whatever goes around there, is not going to be part of the lace. Okay? So, there's some more. Gotta get rid of those. All right, now we're going to do the top part, which is going to require some white. Do you have any questions? Am I missing questions? I'm looking for questions. You're silent. You're quiet. I'm going to give myself some likes because I'm going to hang out. You got to hang out. You got to give me some likes. I need likes. Okay, this is going to be a piece with white. So I'm going to change this. I'm like wasting the paint underneath. I keep forgetting. I want to keep this. This is the this is embroidery thread on the bobbin, and it's matching so that when I do something that shows on both sides, like these buttons, those need to be the same on both sides. Don't put white. This is not embroidery thread. This is bobbin thread. But like I just showed, you can use embroidery thread in your bobbin. But it's expensive. So it's a lot less expensive if you do if you use regular bobbin thread, because bobbin thread is a lighter weight thread. I think it's a 40 weight. Okay. So now it's asking for a piece of white. What is it? Doesn't matter, does it? 11 and 10. Okay, I am, I think I've misplaced one of my pieces, so I have this piece here, and I can use this right here. Or cooking with thread. Not Dylan. Hello, not Dylan. Hello, Lucy. Thanks for coming back. Okay. Cutting up to the stitching. I think I go better this way with the piece to my right. I think I get closer to the stitching. And here's this nice little curve here. I love these scissors. Now look, if you get some scissors that are for the applique, with, you know, machine applique, get yourself some good quality, sharp scissors. If you don't, it is frustrating as hell and you will not like it. You will never do it again. Okay? So get sharp ones. These are Gingers. I got mine at Joann's. Get them at 60% off sale. Okay. Now it's going to sew some white. Okay, now this is a decorative stitch, and I want to put silver in there. So I've been doing these craft shows, and people come along and they're astonished because they've never seen any machine embroidery. Have you ever seen a machine embroidery? Hands up if you have. Oh no. Didn't mean to put that up so high. Okay, stop. Okay. There we go. Goodness. I did not hear that moving. Okay. Now, this is the silver. Oh, whoops. Okay. Unlock. And now it's going to move the hoop over. Hit the start button. I'm doing a live simultaneous on YouTube, so if you just joined and you want to see what's going on and have, here's some explanation on some of the technique that I'm using, hang out on YouTube and sew with me. I like the silver. I'm looking at his teeth and thinking I should probably go back and put some more white on his teeth because it looks, you can see the black shining through and showing through and I'm not real pleased with that. I think I should probably, take care of his dental health. Oh, I was going to put some more silver the next step. I took it out. Shoot. Oh, oops. Okay, threading the machine. I've been a sewist since I was 10. I've been using a needle and thread in some shape or form since I was 10. All right. Okay, let's go. More silver. Because I think it's pretty. I like it. This is the face of the Nutcracker. I think it's so adorable. So when it's done, I'll take a hole punch and I'll punch through that hole and that hole, and that's how the I believe that's how the hat is going to be on the head. Actually I don't know because this is the side of the hat. So when it makes a circle, this is the top of the hat. I'm not sure what goes there. I guess we'll see. The next step is pink. It's going to go all the way around and I need to change the color so it's this lighter pink. Pale orchid. That's what I'm using. It's a RA Robinson Anton rayon. Okay, let me think here. That's going inside. Those leg pieces are going to show, so I need to change my bottom thread. Back to the pink. Unfortunately, there's not very much pink, so I'm going to have to change it here in a second. Do you still think TikTok is interesting? I feel like there's lots of ads on TikTok right now. I mean, let's see a couple of ads. And then you get to see somebody talking about something. I have 0 likes. Can you fix that? Okay, this is going to take a minute, and I'm going to figure out the other machine. The other machine is going to need the same color as that, so it's going to have to wait. I'm going to do a quick show and tell. I'm going to show you what I've been working on. And since I've been absent for a month. Okay, I'm going to dim the light so you can kind of see how things look in the dark. And, woo! First thing I have is this. This is the same concept. So, thread and fabric. Little gingerbread house. There's another one to the set. The chalet has this little separate Roof tiles. Got some winter trees. There's another one. This has ornaments. I like the ornaments on it. You know what these are? These are earrings. So if you buy this tree, it comes with these earrings, and there are 3 sets of earrings. One silver, the other one's red, and green. Let me show you what they look like lit up here in a second. All right. And then the last one I have here goes with the set is windmill. And this actually will turn. You can turn it by hand. But I'll turn it on so you can see what it looks like with the lights on. Little side windows. Little upstairs window. There's the back door. And if you look carefully, this is sparkle fabric or sparkle vinyl. I don't know if you can see it. Here's a luminary. The luminary is so neat in the dark. You just really can't, see it for what it is with any light in the room. So, I don't know. You can really see how illuminated. It's illuminated. What do you think? This is what I've been doing. I've been sewing and cutting. All right, houses. Okay, let me light up this house. We got this lit. Let me light up a different house. There's this one. Isn't that sweet? This is my favorite part. That's lace, so you can see through it. And there's a window. And then you have the door on here that you can actually see the light through the door. Pretty. I love them. And then there's this one. And there's this, it is illuminated all the way around. There are windows, and then you have lace here and you have lace here. So when it's setting, it glows on the bottom too, like for the snow. So this house here, I'm asking for $125 for this one, and $135 for this one, and $135 also for this one. It comes with the lights. This is $35. Also comes with the earrings. This luminary is $15. It is completely lace. There is no fabric involved in this. It is completely lace. Okay, so those are my premier pieces right now. Those are the high-end pieces. And you can find those on my Etsy. You can also message me if you are interested in purchasing one of those for your holiday home decorations. All right. Next, I have this this cozy or whatever. It goes around your coffee mug. It has Velcro. Keep it on there. This is white vinyl, and this is all embroidery. And this is really cute. I'm asking $15 for her. I guess I'd say her or him, you know. It, $15. And this is, love him. He's so cute. It is a very cute item. Also have some gnomes. If you're in a Christmas spirit, if you like the gnome. I love his fur. It's very soft. And this is what he looks like back here. He's weighted on the bottom so he'll sit. Okay. I'm asking $10 for him. He's got a little snowflake right here on his hat. And it's the white. Okay. Last thing I'm going to show you is this zipper bag. And this here is customized or customizable. So it can have any design here. And then it could also possibly have a name here. And it's lined. So when you open it up, it has some ladybugs. Nice material. Ladybug material. What do you think? Applause if you like it. This is $35. So I am at a show here this weekend. I'm in northern Indiana in Fort Wayne. So if you want to come see me at just shows, I've posted on my social media where I'm going to be on Facebook. So find me on Facebook. Do you remember when I made black ones? This moth purse. Now it has this gold and blue inside. It's got the phases of the moon. It's a really cute purse. I'm asking $25 for this. All right. I am going to depart my live, and thank you so much for being here and hanging out. And send me a message if you are interested in any of these lovely homes. If these homes were going to end up in your home, all of the pieces, they all light. This is just happens to be the one that's had the light in it right now. But you know, you can make yourself a little scene, and the lights come with it, so you can make yourself a little village. All right. Have a great day.